a fit you can only wear once, right? So Flage, hit me up. I'd like to borrow that jacket. Also, shout out to her who just celebrated her senior night at LSU on Thursday night. Very special. We're going to miss her in college basketball. Next up, she is joining us in just moments. It is one Hannah Hidalgo who takes an edgy approach to menswear in this fit. I love me a power suit and tie, as you can see from the blazer I'm wearing today. It takes a real one to rock this look. And oh, by the way, she is officially 21 years old as of this week. Happy birthday. Well, let's dive into the details of this look. I don't know if she looked at her head coach, Neil Ivey, for inspo, because coach always sets the tone. But we love these tailored pinstripe trousers, giving structure, not being too stiff. The vertical stripes elongate the legs, something I cannot relate to. How about the power pose to go along with it? Too effortless, and nothing beats a classic black pump. I kind of stole Hannah's vibe for the show today. Sometimes there's this power in simplicity, and these shoes are doing a lot to ground the look, truly giving that boss businesswoman energy. And now this is really when the look becomes high fashion, okay? The longer hem of the white button down underneath the vest adds dimension. I love how she's playing with proportions here, keeping the look.
Hello, beautiful people.
Forward.
Welcome to the Vibe Check, and happy Friday for this month of February 27th, by the way. And just a few moments, welcome to Vibe Check, right here on Disney Plus. And there's only one thing in mind. In a few moments, we'll be joined by our third #1 player, Hannah Hidalgo. That I know she just turned 21, maybe this past week. And of course, as of right now, we'll be joining by everyone's favorite #1 player, Hannah Hidalgo. She's my favorite #1 player, Hannah Hidalgo. And so right now, let's listen in. For sure, let's see what she had to say about her 21st birthday this past weekend. That's Taylor Tone Bum, whatever her last name is. Of course, let's listen in.
I think my style really varies, but for this specific photo, I wanted to do something that was like more business, a little bit mass, but still have that feminine touch, and like very serious, like standing on business kind of thing. So that was really my inspiration behind the suit and tie look with you.
One thing about you, you're always going to stand on business. And I joked, I don't know how much inspo you get from your head coach, Neil Ivey, because she's always dressed to perfection. Okay, so you did pull from there. What do you think of Coach's style? What do you think of it?
Yeah, absolutely. I love how Coach Ivey carries herself every single game. She dresses like for one, like kind of dominant, but like still very feminine. Yes. And so actually when I was talking to my agent, that was one of my inspiration photos that I had sent to them. Like, this is like the style that I want. She had this like pink suit on for I think the breast cancer game, and so this was like, I love this kind of look. So a lot of her photos were used in my inspiration.
Listen, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I pull from Coach Ivey too. Like a lot of what I wear, I see her courtside, and I'm like, I need that fit too. You just earned ACC Player of the Week this week for the 6th time this season. No other player in the league has won it more than once. And I do want to preface for the people at home, by the way, she is the defending ACC Player of the Year, not just of the week. But for you, where do you feel like you've even leveled up this season?
I think for me the biggest thing was probably my leadership. Something intangible that I've really been working on since my freshman year is just figuring out how to connect with every single one of my teammates and just knowing what's best for them and how to make them better around me. So I think my leadership is something that I've really been intentional with working on.
Yeah, for sure. No question, you lead by example too. All right, a little pop quiz for you. I know you didn't sign up for class today, but I'm going to put you through it. There have only been 2 instances this century of a player hitting 700 points, 150 rebounds, 150 assists, and 150 steals in a single season. You have done it this season. Do you know who the other player is in this century?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say Caitlin.
The wild guess is you. You're the only player.
Oh, me?
Yes, the answer is you. You've done it not once, but twice now.
Oh, I'm the only other player.
You're the only other player.
Oh, that's good.
Learn something new every day. An incredible milestone. I know, I didn't think you'd know the answer to that, but I stumped you. That's exactly what I wanted here. But an incredible season you've had thus far. It's far from over yet. And you do lead the country in steals, and it looks like a typo when I say 157. but it's not. And if I were to be playing basketball, which I do not, but I wanted to learn the art of the steal, and I wanted to perfect that craft without giving too much of it away, what tips would you give me to get started?
Yeah, the first thing I think is a mindset. Just hounding the ball, I think, is really important, and really making the ball handler uncomfortable. And I think the second thing is kind of reading what the offensive player is going to do, and like if they're about to cross, kind of reading their eyes and getting in the passing lanes. I think it's really important. But I think for one, it's really just about heart, just about hounding the ball and then just being ready for whatever the offensive player's going to do.
Yeah, for sure. You're the best at it, so if anyone's going to learn, it's going to be from you. And Hannah, I keep going back to your social media. Earlier this month, you posted a caption. It was never just about the basketball, and that's what makes it special. So what else is it about for you, if not just basketball?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, it's always about being able to give glory to Christ. That's always been my biggest thing, to step out and display the talent that the Lord has placed in me. But also, I think a really big thing is making connections. I think relationships are one of the greatest things you can have, especially just in life. So I think building the connections, with my teammates, with other people around me, is something that really means a lot to me when I try to strive for.
For sure. Yesterday, speaking of that relationship you have with your teammates, it was emotional. It was senior night on your home floor. You guys picked up a big win over Syracuse, and that's now 4 straight wins. You've won 6 of your last 7. As we get ready for postseason play heading into tournament time, what do you feel like has shifted for Notre Dame here in this month of February at the most important time?
Yeah, I think we're really just clicking, honestly, and I think we're clicking at the right time. But we're just playing a lot better together. We're sharing the ball a lot more, and I think we're getting a lot more stops. We're getting stops and being able to convert off of them, which is really important. I'm really proud of the girls and how well we've been able to come along.
I see the little smirk on your face when you just say we're clicking, and that makes me a little nervous for the opponents you're about to face. And before we do head to the ACC tournament and then eventually the big dance, you do have the regular season finale on Sunday against Louisville, and you've been at Notre Dame a long time. This is a bit of a rivalry, and they got you earlier in the season. What's going to be the key to getting back on Sunday?
Yeah, Louisville, they're a phenomenal team, and they play hard for all 40 minutes. So I think for us, the biggest thing is kind of knowing personnel, knowing the scout, and then just continuing to play how we've been playing, continue to play on a string, play for each other. And go out and have confidence, I think, is really key for us, and to play hard for all 40 minutes.
Going for 5 straight dubs. Hannah, you're the absolute best. Again, happy birthday, stay healthy, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much.
We'll be seeing our team on ESPN2 this Sunday against Louisville to close out the regular season finale.
We are not just done yet.